Nationwide ICE raids are set to begin this weekend, with the feds rounding up undocumented immigrants in major U.S. cities. The Trump administration's stated goal is to focus on criminals. Still, there are plenty of people worried the feds could go much further. KIMT News 3's Alex Jirgens spoke with people in Hampton today about the impact raids would have there. He joins us live. Alex.
Now, Amy, Hampton has a population that is Hispanic or Latino about 22%, according to the most recent census data from 2010. And with plans of nationwide raids set to begin as soon as this weekend, some have questions as to what local law enforcement's role is in that and what people should do if they are visited by an ICE agent. And I set out to find answers.
At La Luz, Amy Hansen and Claudia Rivera provide resources to newly arrived immigrants and those who have lived in town for a while.
We have 3 levels of English classes. We have 1 Spanish class. We have lots of activities for kids, for adults, for families, cooking nights. We do a lot.
Upcoming federal raids will target 10 large cities, but there is fear in this small community too.
From what I'm seeing, it's not always the intention of actually executing the law. It's creating a culture of fear that will push people into the shadows, push people out of community and isolate them, and create such a fear that they're not viable members of their community.
Police Chief Robert Schaefer says such raids are rare in Hampton. Local police, he says, are limited in how much assistance they can provide to ICE.
There's somebody in the community that they're looking for, what the address might be. Other than that, they usually only tell us that, hey, we're going to be in town. We don't necessarily, even know where they might be at, but that they're going to be in town because they might be looking for somebody.
Once in ICE custody, people can be difficult to find. Hansen says there is help available.
There are resources for if you're trying to find where your family member is within the system. There's a lot of movement of people detained, and so families don't always know where their family member is located.
Now, at La Luz, I was given a Know Your Rights card, which looks similar to this, and it is actually English on one side and Spanish on the other. And it states that those questions can invoke the right to be silenced. They would like to see their immigration legal representative, and also do not consent to searches or tests. It also has a space to write your name and date of birth on there as well. Live in Hampton, Alex Jirgens, KIMT News 3.
Thank you, Alex. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi reiterated to evangelical and faith-based organizations to step in and urge President Trump to not carry out ICE raids, saying that, quote, this brutal action will terrorize children and tear families apart. According to the New York Times, officials say authorities will try not to split up detained families.